side, or for the T side of Big, sorry, they're actually not very good on the CT in general. Below 50 HP, so a little bit of an upside, but Big Clan are dug in and now able to play off each other and just wait for Sprout to push on forward.
Yeah, talking about pushing on forward, there comes one though from TCN onto Searson. The short player is now identified, and Murbot, good luck, have fun with that, but the kit on his back, that's very true. We've now Faven pushing a little further. TCN should and must be found anytime soon. As Scott reloads, is going to be one tapped, and Big only
flash goes down as a support for Keto. Spring out from Spitty, and he takes down hectic decisions, pushing towards the bomb site that they have very little information on. Searson catches them out with 2, and now the recovery is. Oh my God! It's on XANTARES. What's that with the D? I mean, this is a pretty... Looking towards on the Sprout side is definitely the strongest individual, and he's already...
Players towards Connector and Toilet, ready to shift over once needed. In perfect trade by XANTARES. With Keto making that noise. Does he get the frag? Yes, he gets one, but Tapson instantly reacts right. It's always... And Speedy, who waits back behind the barrels once more. He gets closer with the op, finds the first frag. Dennis is out, and so his ex-teammate. Gotta say goodnight. Tapson might be spotted as well. And Searson does it.
Which at this point is quite likely, if not an even more one-sided scoreline. Great spray down by Murbot though, so we're into a 5v3 and a great opening for Sprout.
Oh, but XANTARES with one tap. Seems like he failed to smoke there. And I was a little too aggressive. Perfect view against them all. Sees the body slowly coming around the corner. And Gop should not stand a chance. In the meantime, deals damage.
Big. So a really important round for them, starting with the aggression from Faven. There you go. Even though he does the damage to Tapson, he gets dropped straight away.
Peek. Realize he's already to his left. Dennis! He got his Guardian Angel on his side. That was Scott, but otherwise...
But that's the solo B player at this point with 2 players left alive. But they spot out Murbot. It's all onto Spitty, who they heard going to CT, so he's peeking that eye. So Murbot's able to find one. It's all down to Gobby, the IGL, but he performs in these clutch situations.
Take a look at it. Oh, he sees him! Just a bit of the head, a bit of reflectorn of that helmet that has been spotted. Gop already on the triple. He wants the quad, and he's gonna get it.
But really hammer home the point, the Sprout.
And Big actually, Big seems to have an understanding, and Searson taps away Gomp with ease. No problem seems to occur for Sprout, just running them over big time. That bomb is going to come in anytime soon, and XANTARES wants to show what he's made of. Looks for Speedy as well. He's not going to take him down. Finally does that. Actually through Murbot. Another headshot could come in for the P2000, and Big turns this around with only TC.
Actually split Spitty. Oh. He's completely isolated towards the site. No. The spam from Tapson. What do you do against that? It's all on Searson. AWP in hand. 0 seconds. Here comes the peak. No. He doesn't hit the shot.
That short aggression comes in. Tapson is ready with his M4A1S. Nobody isn't checking on him. Arcane, he stays. Doesn't even need to do a job. As well as he might be just taken out soon. Tapson seems without any orientation. Then finds the short player. And Tapson just comes out of nowhere. The man alive. And that is not the most ideal situation. Knocking on the back door. Gop says, how you doing, Speedy? And that is going to be a 16-6 match recently, and now TCN finds the first. Looks to get a little bit more into the position to stay Arcane, and Tapson is the supporter you need. It's your teammates, don't worry. And suddenly things turn sour to some degree, but Speedy falls down. Nothing is coming towards the B side, and XANTARES with the M4 ready as always. Takes down 2. Searson probably gonna say goodnight anytime soon. I don't have high hopes in him. Zito pushes through to be taken out. Tapson.
Oh, okay, so this is the first time the opening duel for Big's been traded. Not coming through either. They're going to dedicate the defense over towards the bomb side itself, but Murbot takes down 1. He knows where Gobby is as well. No support for Gob, and he's in a lot of trouble with his head ripped off. It's all onto Tizian. 0 up early on. Obviously, fantastic chance builds. Again, an opening duel goes in for them as Dennis takes Ketos and Tara's over towards the connector on another. And the flashbangs over to support. This is going to devastate the push from Sprout.
This is so painful, Mitch, because once again, they can't get consecutive. Instantly punished from Murbot, and Searson, good luck, have fun with that. No chance.
Decided to stack relatively heavily towards A, leaving themselves in a rotation, but XANTARES gets picked up off by the op, taps and returns it, and immediately down. And these trades for Sprout are really the missing ingredient from the previous map. Murbot almost got away with that.
Yeah, he almost got away with that, but Air traffic says no. Goes up there, sees Keto. #1 down, and Faven is the next victim, or the next possible victim, if he does not hold the site pretty much on his own. Gonna see TCN beforehand and eliminate him. Approach, Tapson and Co. definitely want to find a frag. He taps away the first. Searson down, and XANTARES with the Glock as well, but they don't know about a player to his right-hand side. Mermit is whiffing, and suddenly Faven to be the last in many million times, but now he needs to let his team advance. TCN to be taken out. And he kills him. His op is somewhat disappointing. Talking about it, Mermit next up, and still not finding the kill. It's gonna be problematic because his AUK is so good at the moment. Speedy the support you need, and Tapson has not the slightest clue. That's smart, that intelligent, and that's pivotal. Big Clan might fall, and they do overall. Talking about you need one. Jesus Christ, Dennis even could be the game changer to seal the deal. Tissy and blind. Searson is the perfect support. XANTARES sees Faven. He's gonna be taken out. First casualty on the side of Sprout, but I don't have any high hopes anymore. This needs to be a by-the-book performance. A by-the-book performance from XANTARES.
So far hasn't been having the best of games and caught out by a 3-man peak. Certainly not.
TCN's lurk is nice to have. Gotta meet Keto. Oh, but Searson got his back. Speedy is chiming in as well. 2 more rifles, and XANTARES and Gob, the Turkish duo, to now turn things around. It's only XANTARES, and he's down and out. We got a 16-10.
Flashed on long as they close in the distance, up close and personal, though. Searson hiding inside the smoke. Speedy pushes through and falls, and we're into a 4v4. But again, think about the lack of armor in play for them. Searson finds it easy to take XANTARES down, and now nobody has armor left.
This is just so ridiculous that now TCN even prevails to some degree, but the body shots, I mean...
With Dennis still peeking that. The spans through the smoke. Keto runs through just in time, but gets dropped down, leaving it into a 5v3. And Speedy was heard earlier pushing down here, yet he's still able to catch Dennis off guard.
Oh, it's getting a little nasty at the door, and as Rishin himself now needs to see what he can do, he's gonna die. And Mermit most likely gonna do himself a favor by staying there on cross and living another day, as massive damage he deals Tapson.
Start a rotation, but they leave both players, Keto and Faven, to rotate over. Utility being deployed, although Dennis goes down, they've spotted out that long is clear. It might not matter, the kills still come through though. XANTARES takes 1, he needs to do it all though. His teammate's low HP, and as he finds that frag, it's down to a...
And XANTARES is going to hear the player just above. Little risky from Searson, wasn't it? Brilliantly done. And especially this very mixed and odd buy from Sprout needs that. Faven strikes a second time, and young Joseph is not to be stopped at the moment in combination with the UMP. Good night, Big Plan. This is disgustingly, disgustingly good, as though Gob tries to do a bit of damage control.
AWP scoped up, out goes the SG, 1 kill on the board, closing in the distance, bomb right in front of him, but Keto's about to swing and take him down. So Sprout respond to that by now having an AUG to support over towards this bomb site. Faven opens it up, Keto's there, and now Big realize that they've been baited in. The op still watching the cross, but the trade at least. On a low HP Tapson still holding the cross. He's been doing this every time they've gone to B. So Sprout are cautious of it, but even being cautious, God B is playing well, and he's found another kill. Knows someone is here. He's just going to hold down. Wait, now kill for him, and Dennis knows where Searson is. Trained him with the AWP, but the timing... Oh, God, what? No! How does Dennis miss that?
He's going to pull through, doesn't he? But look at this HP. It's not much more time. And Searson, forget about it. Forget about it. Either way, this round is going to economically collapse. And in this case, it might be big to collapse anytime soon. Speedy, with an easy body shot onto Gob, is going to deny further access. Same goes for XANTARES. It's good night. Goes to the Turk, and this leaves only Tapson. Good luck, have fun, but the op accurate as usual. Nobody's even disturbing them. Big Clan, wrong reads, wrong understanding.
They've also got tunnels controlled because of the top mid. The players stopping them pushing through. They've spotted all coming up through the ramp. You've only got a smoke to work with. It's going over towards the tunnels. And pushing on through. Okay, they're finding actually a lot of the kills here. Searson's going to be eliminated, leaving only Spitty behind that smoke. They can go for the defuse. They've not got a kit to work with for now, but they found the final. Not getting success instantly, you know?
Exactly.
Like you know, oh, you can have a yacht in Hawaii in the next 2 months if you click on this advertisement. No,
you didn't work for it.
Exactly. You got to get it bit by bit.
Talking about bit by bit, Mitch. Well,
oh, man.
More and more and more, as he's not so aware about tunnels, and that might be a failure. Yeah, indeed, that's gonna fail. Faven, with only 3 HP, most likely will not stand a chance in this duel, but he's gonna try to play this one smart. Gob is waiting behind the smoke and should backstab him just right now.
Smoke. Hoping to catch them off as they push through. The flashbang as Dennis capitalizes on 1 kill. Now distracting them on the doors. XANTARES can push through and try to find some kills from behind. He grabs Spitty. Dennis on another. Down to a 3v1. It's all on Searson. He's got to instantly go for the peak. Try to catch them off.
Saw him.
Here's a player pushing in. Oh, the legs are hit.
Tool in combination with XANTARES, things might look quite sunny for Big yet again, as they're trying to make it nothing else than a 13-2, but what a shot from Faven. Puts it back in a man equalized situation. XANTARES with a spray down, and Faven, is he on a pedestal? Yes, he is. Too high, too tall, and XANTARES
Had an HP.
Had an HP indeed. I mean, the damage dealt is quite painful. Faven standing in the flames a little too long, and then it's failed yet again. Same goes for
Tizzy. A lot of danger there. XANTARES holding down in T-spawn. Shouldn't be contacted. I think they'll just save outside.
Yeah.
I'm really worried about Murbit though. He finds 1 kill onto Taps, and that's the AWP taken down. Flash goes through, smoke as well, but Dennis is just going to keep on spamming, and eventually he finds another on Akito, relocating himself, and there it is! The final shot onto Murbit closes it out, 16-13. Man, oh man, it was a close series though.
Oh well, Mitch, this was an absolutely insane nail biter. We're heading into a little break, and you better don't go anywhere. It's Mouse versus VP up next, so stick tuned.